I'm back in the shed. Today I'm going to steam up my little Wilesco D16 for the first time in a few months. Here it is, the beautiful D16. So, I'm going to start filling up some water. There's always some water in it from the previous run, but I still think I'll just top it up to make sure it's filled to its maximum capacity. So just put it in. I know you can't really see this, but I'm just filling up the syringe with water. I'm putting the water in here. And just get it pet right and start to squeeze. Perfect. Get that out. Put the water back in there. Put the cap on. So now I'm going to take in. Also, I've got this new lighter. Yes, it is a lighter, not a blowtorch. It's for cigars, I believe. Here is the fuel side. There was the empty canister of fuel, as I should say. This is empty, and I've got this box of tablets. So you use the one tablet as usual. Like I say, you always put more in. So just tighten. Now the whistle on this is a bit broken, so you can't use a whistle. We're gonna use this anyway. So. Ow, it spat at me. And it's on fire. I'm going to raise some steam and get it going. But first, obviously, put the cap on my lighter, put it in my fire engine, and I'm going to start oiling. So, put a oil bit at the back, so take that out, put some steam cylinder oil in. Beautiful. That's sucked in. I put a lot in on the previous one, so should be plenty. So now using this oil can, I'm gonna oil the moving parts. So put some oil here. Oops, bit too much. Should be alright. And then here on this part here, it is quite thin oil. This. Yep, there. And there. And then on there. There and there and there. There we go. So that's oiled up. Jeff wasn't talking now, I was just concentrating because it's a bit of a spurty oil can that. So I think you might need a bit of topping up, so I'm going to top it up. This is my little bottle of steam I have. Steam oil. Topping it up. It sounds like it's doing well, so just close that. There we go. That oil can was my grandpa's. Now one thing I had to do, I've opened the little oil cup here. It just lets me see if there's any steam left, so I'll just close the valve now. It's getting a bit more stiff. And I'll let it build a bit more steam, and then with the best, the tablet's still going well as far as I can see. We're going, but in the next model steam engine video, I'll be showing you my Wilesco, my Mammoth T1A running on this. This is a rolling road, so that should be really good. Should be good if we do that. One thing I want to try, if I hold this above there, is it gonna start? What does my mum want? Now one thing that happened with this little engine I have is the glass shattered on the end, so I have to take it off. If any of you guys know where I can get a spare glass for a Stirling engine, let me know. I hear the boiler starting to make some noise. But whilst that's doing that, I'm going to give this a run. I've only ran this one once before. Oh, don't know if the Wilesco about to making promising noises. But this one, it's the Stirling engine. To be mentioned, you've seen it only once before. Got this last year. It's my newest engine, and it's really good. So this is the point where I realised I completely messed up and I've forgotten to take the cap off, which is a good idea on the burner. Now, if I remember rightly, if you saw the video, I had trouble getting this started. That's because I realised when I looked back in the footage, the rope, the wick was in the wrong position, so it didn't have the heat didn't go in the right place. I'm just going to fill it up. That should do it. This is spilling a bit, but I can mop that up. Then there's the cap, there you go. Put that on the methylated spirits. Then soak that in there, perfect. Wipe that away. There we go. Oh, the oil cup on the Wilesco is starting to spit a bit now. So that means we're getting some pressure. Yep, it's going. You can see that, but just there, probably can't quite see the steam. Close that valve because that means we should be able to make some steam. So get the oil cap, put that on there, and let's get ready to go. I'm going to let that build a bit more steam, but in the meantime I'm going to try and start the steam engine. So then, this Wilesco should be ready in a minute, so got to be quick with this. There we go. For the startup of the Wilesco. So I'm going to open the valve fully. Once it's moving, I can turn the valve back a bit. And it looks like there's a bit of oily residue on this. There we go. A bit more. Let's be gentle with this engine. It's got a bit of a sheared bolt in the crank and flywheel. Just got to be careful with it. We're getting so close now. There we go. That is full steam. That's full speed. Let me get a slow motion, guys. Well, I was going to get a slow motion, but it stopped. Oh! I think our tablet's out, so we need to... tap it down with a little bottle lid. Get it in, so it's secure. Oh yes, Tees Cottage Guy and fire, two things that are perfect together. Yes, I'm so safe. Yes. Right then. Get that valve open. Get this engine running as soon as possible, because otherwise the steam's going to build up and this kind of thing's going to blow. Let's get this engine started as soon as possible. It's probably cooled down a bit. That thing's come loose again. Sorry you couldn't see that, damn it. come on. Oh. It's just warming through now. There we go. Let's get slow motion. Oh, look at that. It's speeding up. As you can see, it is now speeding up. It's going faster and faster and faster. That valve is fully open. Let me see if I can do a slow run. Can I do a slow run? That's a nice slow run, isn't it? I speed up again. Let's get it going full. There we go, that's nice. Perfect. Some of the oil's drained away from that bearing there, so I'm just going to top up a bit because you need to keep these bearings topped up. Oh, I had a text. There we go. Put a bit more on the valve. There we go. Looks good. Put a bit in there. Just finds its way into the piston. I hope you can see that alright, guys. There we go, a bit better, I think. Yeah, like I said, obviously this is the Wilesco D16, my first ever Wilesco, made in Germany. And it's really good. It's a really lovely engine. It's brilliant. I'm going to shut now so you can hear the engine run. The engine's tune has changed a bit because I think it's starting to slow down a bit. The power's wearing out a bit. It's getting a bit small, but it's not that bad. So hopefully we'll be able to run a bit longer. Running beautifully, so I think I'll give the Stern engine a little run. I'll give it a go. So just position this so hopefully you can see both the Wilesco D16 running perfectly and the Stirling engine when she starts. So we're going to get my lighter. Once again, it is not a blowtorch. Give that lit fan in it. I'm 14, I'm not down with the kids, trust me. So let's just roll my hands up for this, because this requires some tough manual labour to get this going. You can see it just has a little generator down here, but the belt from it broke. This thing's running beautifully. So that I can't blow the whistle, but the whistle simply isn't working, it's broken. It's jammed shut. Let's fill up that again. There we go. Where's that little woody thing? Here we go. Try something. Remember right, that's the position it was in the original video where it ran well. So hopefully that'll be a bit better. And this is running well. I'm doing, you can see the chimney is really. I'm just gonna show you this, but the chimney's really spewing out some steam now. Alright. Here we go. Let it warm a bit because it's a big engine. That's side compared to my Angler. Sorry, that's my biggest Stirling engine. That's my smallest. I also have a bigger horizontal Stirling engine here. But this one it's never run. I've never been able to get it to run. I'll figure out somehow one day. Yeah, a little bit more. Try that. Oh! T16 so now you can see by the frame rate on the camera. Might stop soon. If it stops, I'll get the kit engine running, which is this one here, and I can get that going. A bit better. Try that now. I'll let warm up for a bit. There we go. Yeah, the D16 looks like it's coming to a stop. So once the D16 stops, we'll give this a go. Better. Slowing down. Bit of oily residue on that valve packing. Yeah, slowing down now. You start making that little clanging noise when you get slowing. That's because the governor. If I was to hold that still. There we go. Here we go, slowing. There it goes. It's stopping. That's going to get going soon, I reckon. Give that a few minutes, that's going to be going like a stabbed rat, as James May would say. Fire burns not good. That'll be running soon. Let's get this going. There should be enough water in that. Giant bit. I'll top up just a bit. So guys, let me know in the comments what is your favourite engine that I own. Remember that guys, this is an engine that I built. So how well it will run, I always question. Because at the end of the day, although it is obviously done and hasn't failed on me much, I still don't trust it. And at this point I realise I myself. It's getting close. There we go. Doesn't need much. It's a very small boiler because it's a small engine. It's a small boiler. It reaches high speed, so I tend to open the gust a little bit. Do. Okay, in you go. Boiling that. If you're going to start. Getting close. Okay, oil up. Put some fuel in first, then we oil up, obviously. Got to get the order right. Obviously, there's no real order, but I mean, it's just up to you what you do. Very small boil, bit of a smirk. It's Wilesco's smallest burner. So put it in. Then as soon as I light it, obviously it's going to be a big explosion because I built this thing, and obviously it's not going to go in because I built it. Don't get in. And the tablet rolls right to the back, which is not meant to. Not the easiest thing to reach, but I'll give it a go. Lit. Smoking. Shit. Wasp. Try and get this in, try and get this into run. It's back! Back, you little sod! It's back!